Good lane for that 2023. 100%. Go hard! 100%. 100% perfect.
2019 was the year I made my intro. By 2020 I was kicking hoes though. Was getting depressed by 2021. Hoes did all that talking but couldn't get it done. By 2022 I holler fuck all these hoes. Had these bitches running like a drippy coke of nose. Now it's 23 and I'm still undefeated. The way I run that game, folks thinking that I cheated. 100% pure beat. Ain't no cutting me. 100% pure beat. What the fuck you mean? 100% pure beat. Yeah, I'm born and bred. 100% pure beat. You heard what I said.
Man, they coming over all this new shit, this big shit, this phony shit. I'm 100% pure beat.
Bitches starting to act like a flock of vegan sheep. All this making it fun, what happened to the beat? Mopey's hopefully playing like kids hide and seek. Complaining that I go too hard, they call the boys on me. Forensics had to take it off, they called it emergency. Bagged up all the evidence, trying to build a case on me. Sent it off for testing, yeah, they got my DNA. But I ain't even tripping, cause the flows gon' say I'm 100% pure beat. Qualified by pedigree, 100% pure beat. Certified by the street, 100% pure beat. Yeah, I'm born and bred, 100% pure beat. You heard what I said.
Man, but it's 2023, this like, born in the pink. 100% pure beat. Pure point blank. Demetra lit all day. Walk around, pound for pound. Showing y'all how I boogie down.
Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I am Demetra Lit All Day of the Demetra Lit All Day channel, otherwise known as Lit Lane. And welcome to the first What I Seen of 2025. I do believe. What is it? Early evening. Daniel, hey, Winter POP, hold me down all 2025. Genesis 1st, good afternoon, evening. Pick remember, if you see them in green, that's exactly what they mean. That means they decided to go ahead and throw their weight and their full support for Demetra Lit all day. So look around, look at yourself in the mirror and say, why am I not in green and join the membership? What's up, Latasha Phillips? Happy Saturday. Hey, Aston, another pit crew member. Hey, Tiki. I must be in a good mood, bitch. Hey, Tiki girl. Good to see you came back again for 2025. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Embrene? Girl, Embrene. Everybody, Apollo has learned his name, okay? Now, that's my new baby. Y'all know that's my new baby. And having a newborn puppy, having a fresh puppy, it's like having a newborn baby. It's feedings all day, small feedings. It's changing diapers. It's waking up in the middle of the night. It's teaching them their name. It is like having a brand new baby. What's up, Lady Steph? Yeah, I was right. I wrote on the wall. I was like on my members wall. I was like, no, on my regular wall. I say, keep it going. It's been a good ass day, right? And then I say, Demetra, go live and tell them why you think it's been a good beef sector day, right? What's up, Room Shaker? And that's why I'm sitting before you guys right now. You know, I've been sitting over here. I've supposed to been working, right? Which I was doing my editing. I'm editing. But because of the new baby, Apollo, the dog, and because of Rock, y'all know my regular dog, between them two, it's like having kids in here, right? And my son not here, so it's just me. And baby, I gotta satisfy one, give attention to the other one, make sure they don't mess with each other's stuff, make sure the big one don't beat up the little one. It's a lot. So, and then I've been up since early this morning. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you about it, right? So when I woke up early this morning, what did I look at this morning? So Basically, y'all, this first Saturday of 2025 is absolutely giving what it need to be given around the beef sector. You let me tell it. Let me tell it. It's giving what it need to be given. Now, I don't know what happened yesterday, Dave. I don't know. But I know today I have been enjoying it, right? So I was sitting over there at one point listening to Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson is at the point now, which I think we all get to that point on a regular ass basis. I know I do, where I'm pretty much like, man, fuck the sector, fuck these storylines, fuck everything, right? So that's how he was feeling earlier today, and I heard him talking about it and saying, that he got to give thought to what he gonna do this year as far as content wise. And I think he's absolutely brilliant and very much so right on the money when he says that it's going to be geared a lot towards political commentary, which he can give. He knows how to give. He gives. His audience is already ready for that. So I thought that was brilliant. And if he been watching the same stuff I've been watching today, he going to have some beef sector stuff to talk about. Right? So I look forward to that from Jay Wilson. I had heard some y'all, this is a for real what I see. I need to look at my history. Let me look at my history because this morning I was watching stuff early this morning, child, and I was half-ass sleeping, falling back to sleep. Hold on. Oh, so I woke up and Rita running shit was live. Okay, I'm giving it. Lit Lane is undefeated. Okay, Tiki say, wait a minute now. We talking about Jay Wilson. What's up, Lady Steph? Not Lady Steph. Lady Steph talk about, we'll see if he stick to it with the numbers. But I think it's fair to say he'll stick to it because even no matter what, he's always still giving that type of content. You know what I'm saying? But y'all feel free to give y'all commentary in the chat. I am not trying to sway y'all. This is not a commercial for other folks. But I tell y'all who I watched. What's up, Lady T? Good afternoon. Y'all know how what I see go, child. So, shout out to the pit crew for real and Lit Lane, period point blank. If you up in here, I appreciate you. So, y'all, let me. So I woke up this morning. With my mind stayed on Jesus, okay? But I also woke up this morning. Y'all is not letting Jay Wilson make it. Now, I woke up, Rita was on. And I was like, oh. And the title was so interesting. Let me tell y'all what the title said. The title said something like, let me just skip to the good part, right? Not the good part, Rita. I don't mean no harm, but I know she was like, let me tell y'all what the title was, in case y'all missed it. It was full accountability. Hold on, full accountability. I own. Listen with an ear, fully. I also dropped my own T. Parentheses jail on this upload. I'm overdone. Okay. So y'all know I already saw full accountability. Then I skipped over to the ear because I was gonna listen. Then I saw jail, bitch, in parentheses. Okay, when I saw the jail part in parentheses, I was already over there. I was already gonna like it. I was gonna already listen. Hey, still Shady 45. Hey, Bird. What's up, Treasure Lane? And baby, let me tell y'all something. I saw a jail, and I don't know about y'all, but I ain't got a lot of kicking. Hey, Kurt Bixon, when I saw a jail, I say, what? Rita been in jail, girl? Because she had already said I used my context clues. I saw full accountability. I saw own my shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The first word I saw in the whole title was jail. Okay. Let's just keep it real honest, right? First thing I saw was jail. Then I read the whole title, right? And then I was like, oh shit. So I go back to the beginning. It's an upload. It was upload. So I started from the beginning. And I'm listening to everything. And yet again, here go another content creator, but that's, pretty much over it. What's up, Joy? That's pretty much over the beef sector. Everybody not over the beef sector, but a lot of the people, it is what it is. I can remember a few years ago when a lot of content creators was like, they over the beefing. And I was like, what the hell you talking about? You can't retire. Boo. Until I got there, right? So that was the first part of her life, just saying where she at in her situation, why she don't feel the beef sector, why she not gonna be, uprooting her family and getting all that kind of stuff, and the negativity that come with the sector, and just being over it, right? And y'all know I'm so self-centered, right? And self-important. Hey, foot soldier, POP, hold me down. Me being the D, I'm so important and so self-centered. I was like, damn. I wonder if Rita heard my dragathon, because what I said about Rita was, that she need to go ahead and come on with the come on and stop halfway giving it to us, right? Either be in the sector or be out, as if I have any room to talk. So immediately I was like, damn, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying that, really doing a roast and gag, because I didn't want to leave her out of the beef sector 2025 dragathon, because she beef sector. So I had to include her to be fair. And so I didn't really have nothing to drag on. So that's what I roasted. So I'm sitting there having this whole entire conflict because at this point in time, I made myself the star of her goddamn content, right? And come to find out, she wasn't even talking about me, to me, and all that type of shit. But at the same, I'll get to it. So, because Rick Reed, you ain't saying nothing. Now, this was yesterday. Rick Reed, you welcome. I know you saw your name come up first in the Dragathon. You saw me say you was getting soft and shit. And you saw me say, boy, 2025, either shit or get off the pot. And yesterday, you took a good dump. I'm happy. Congratulations. Uh-huh. You see what I'm saying? Demetri only gonna tell you what's the truth, okay? Now, what's up, Rick Reed? So Rick Reed Live was good yesterday. It was the Gov style fashion, right? It was the Gov. It gave me everything I needed until Rick Reed lost his motherfucking mind for half a goddamn second, right? And I already dropped down, but he was in his shit, so I doubt he saw me in the chat. So he had got to one point yesterday in his live where he lost his goddamn mind talking about trying to warn me about Ray Ellen possibly trying to get in my ear. I didn't even type nothing. I just sat there for a minute. And then I saw somebody in the chat talking about, yeah, pray for Demetri. I sat for one more minute. Rick kept talking. And then Rick realized he was talking about Demetri lit all day. Rick started saying shit like, well, Demetri don't talk to nobody behind the camera. Demetri don't give a fuck about none of that. Nah, Demetri ain't that friendly. Oh, well, fuck it all. She ain't fit to be the one to. Well, Ray Ellen, you fucking with the wrong one. That shit was so funny. I dropped down in the chat to Rick. I say, okay, Rick, now you done came to your goddamn senses. Okay? If you see me in a fight in the woods with a bear, help the bear. Don't worry about me. I know, right, Rick Reed? Right? Oh, I know, but it was funny. What's up, Lady Tim? And so, going back to today with Rita, right? So, she's saying all about her angst with the sector and da-da-da-da-da. About halfway through, that's when she gets to the part about the jail part. So, apparently, Rita must have had to go to jail, according to her, because she must have, I don't know if she scooped one of them teachers up and whipped one of them teachers' asses. I don't know if she went, and I'm not asking her to tell me, what's up, Lady Sparky, Happy New Year. I'm not asking for no more details. I'm not going to go look it up or no shit like that. But apparently, in what I see news, Rita had to go take a seat for, I don't know how long, probably wasn't long. She got a husband and everything, but in the jailhouse. But she says it was definitely behind taking up and looking out for hers. Everybody ain't gonna play with her motherfucking kid. Ain't nobody gonna play in her face about her child. And that's all rightly so. What's up, Lee Pepper? And so then come to find out the reasons why she came out and sprayed herself with the tea about her going to jail is because, if you've been around this motherfucker, it's best for you to just come out and say shit. Because if you don't come out and say something, somebody will. Right? And it's better to take control of the narrative if you say it. So, hey, I would have done the same thing. I would have done it a little bit faster. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody acting like they got something on me to drop on me. Fuck that. So Rita was absolutely correct. So that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have no tremendous detail about it. It was something involving her son. She didn't appreciate whatever the fuck them people were playing with her about. And she, even though she not gonna be fucking with the beef sector like that, she be damned if somebody else come out here trying to get the drop on motherfucking her. Which in and of itself shows that she's still 100% pure beef, right? What's up, Jill's Comfort Zone? Happy Saturday. You know, and so that started off my morning with a little bit of like, okay, what's finna go on? A little curiosity, a little bit of thinking I'm finna get the tea and stuff. And I got the tea and everything because trust and believe, even though she didn't go into all the detail, my mind sits here because I'm very, I got a great imagination. So I started thinking all kind of shit like, God damn, did Rita go in their schoolhouse and whip somebody motherfucking ass? Oh my God, did they have to take Rita out to school in handcuffs and shit? Oh my God, what they did to the baby J? You know what I'm saying? I was thinking all that type of shit. Well, she ain't got to fill in the blank, but it was very given. Gossip, tea, what type value. And then I went over there to go see what was going on with, let me look. And that was early this morning as soon as I opened my goddamn eyes. Okay? I went and peeped over there with some of these people I opened up, but I didn't really watch them. I'm not going to name them. Hold on. I peeped back in on Jay Dunn shit talking about, I don't know what she was talking about by the time I watched her, so never mind. But shout out to Jay Dunn. Let me just skip over to what really got good. So I got over there to Brianna's. Okay. And when I got over to Brianna's, I'm working on the other screen. I got my earphones on. I got my baby dog on my foot, my puppy on my foot. Rock over there giving me the side eye because he's sick of this goddamn puppy already. What's up to get up you? Hey, Dobie Milton too. And so I'm listening, not watching the chat. And Brianna come on and she immediately gets into the motherfucking commentary, the content, right? And the content is about some brouhaha, some fight, some sibling rivalry, some type of messy shit, and $20 between TG and LG. You know they beef sector adjacent. Not adjacent. Adjacent. Okay, so we familiar with the two sisters, the twins, LGTG. What's up, Barbara Love? So apparently, and Bree brought it to the beef sector streets. Because a lot of people don't see what's going on. A lot of people don't know what's going on with them. I am subscribed to both twins, but apparently for what I think TG cussed me out last. Both of them, I didn't cuss out both of them. They both didn't cuss out me, but I got no problem with them. But one of them must have told me something. TG must have told me something that really pissed me off because I didn't unsubscribe, but I unhit the motherfucking bell. So that's why I didn't get the notification, right? Okay, Tweety, I got something. Okay, I'll show y'all first tomorrow in the pull up. And so I'm listening, and Brianna, she's playing it. We listening, and she went from playing the tape, the live or whatever, to LG coming up there. LG telling the story. LG says that y'all know already, or I know already, knew something about her having some type of YouTube virtual relationship of some type of lesbian flavor with under new management. Now that's been way since early last year. I don't know exactly the status of their relationship, whether they still having it, even if it's virtual, even if it was for play, they was having that fucking virtual fucking lesbian goddamn situationship. What's up, Eric? I went over there to you too. You had a panel going on today. I went back and peeped over there for a little bit and liked and everything. What's up, Ronnie Q? So we already, if you didn't know, I had some type of, what's up, Lady Steph with the F? Now, I knew of whatever type of YouTube romance, virtual, whatever, lesbian shit going on between under new management and goddamn LG. Didn't know the status of it, whether it's still going on or something. None of that really fucking matters, right? What's up, Miami Popo? So I'm right now, I cannot say hello to nobody because I'm trying to get through the content, okay? But I'll flash you up. And so I knew about that. So apparently, at some point, TG called under new management and borrowed a hot $20 real quick on Cash App for whatever her situation was with that car in the middle of the road one day. When? I don't know, but it happened, okay? What's up, Truth Enterprise? If you want the whole story, go over there to Brianna Pettiville. And then if you want the nitty gritty, go to one of the twins' pages. I'll go ahead and share them on my wall after this live. So TG, okay, let me say this. How do you know the difference between TG and LG? LG, from what I've seen over the years, is the one that we know to be the drunker one, okay? They both got their own personalities. However, I don't mean no harm, but the reality is, it would appear that LG is the one who will show up more often in the chats and on the panels. She shows up fairly more often, and she also shows up drunker more often, right? What's up, Jay Monet? And that's just, hey, Jay, I just said I wasn't going to be saying hello to everybody, but hey. What's up, Sean P? Yeah, drunker, right? As though I can talk, right? So, and TG is the one who quite often, as I've seen over the years, she is the one that quite often to come up and tell LG to stop or don't do this and come down. So it would appear that TG is the one with a little bit more sense. Okay? Now that's how, if you anything like me, Demetra, that's how you will be able to distinguish between LG and TG. So LG, just for the state of this storytelling, we'll call drunker. Okay? So drunker was the one that had the virtual relationship with under new management. Okay? TG, the one who's supposed to have more sense, is the one who had car problems on whatever day. And according to her, she didn't know nobody with no Cash App. Not her family, not no cousins, not one of her church members. Nobody that she knew or phone number she had $20 to lend her for whatever her emergency situation was on the side of the road. So she decides to contact under new management on her own and borrow the $20. Okay, cool. Now, whenever this happened here in the recent memory or what have you, the situation came out on YouTube, apparently, on TG shit, because TG gets drunk sometimes, too. And so TG goes on her live on her channel one night, and she talking about the money that she owes somebody. It come out to be the new management. It get to goddamn LG, the drunker one, allegedly. And she like, what the fuck going on right here? Now, it's very important that I tell y'all, in the midst of the money exchange between the twin and the lesbian virtual lover, nobody told LG nothing about the whole transaction. Nobody told LG nothing about the conversation, the money exchange, the payback arrangement, nothing. Also, very important to say that under new management she never said nothing to LG, but then throws up the fact about TG on LG the money on Mad Day. And when the virtual lesbian lover, when she gets mad at the virtual lesbian or bisexual girlfriend LG, that's when she decides to say something about, yeah, your sister calling me and borrowing money and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And she make it seem like, for all points and purposes, like she leaves it out there. She insinuates like something sneaky going on, and because she mad at TG, the one who borrowed the $20, it leaves a lot to the imagination. And LG was like, "What the fuck? What's up, Jay Wilson? What the fuck? When you borrowed some money from my sister, and what with my sister, why you ain't tell me? And what you doing calling my virtual lesbian lover? You know what I'm saying? To borrow 20 goddamn dollars. You always been a stinky, not stinky, a sneaky ass bitch. I remember when we was both 14. Now this me add no. I remember when we was 14 and I like Robert, and then you snuck behind my back and snuck Robert a motherfucking love letter. Ever since then, bitch, I've been having my good eye on you. What's up, Star Bell? And that's just the reality. Y'all, please hit the like. The reality is they on there now. LG got a motherfucking problem with under new management and her goddamn sister. Brianna bringing it out over there as content today. Okay, and hey, let's get all the good shit and all the right shit and all the politically correct shit out the way. The politically correct thing to say right now, which I truly believe, hey Boozy Annie, what I truly believe is that it's very undignified, it's very unblackish to be on a public apparatus, airing out each other's business. Blood is thicker than water. You ought not do this shit. It's not a good look. Sisters shouldn't treat each other like that. Blah, 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 blah. Blase, 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 blase. Now get to the message here, right? I feel the exact same goddamn way. However, they choose to do these type of things. And when it come on YouTube, it become content. And because it's not brand new to me at all, because I've become accustomed to it at this point, because of the fact that I'm now immune to the shock value, and it hurt my feelings because they sisters. Because at one point in time, I had that type of feeling. At one point in time, they get so goddamn deep with talking to each other business. Well, they get out so long. Oh, I said that, girl, my tooth won't let me be great. That I didn't actually cut it off when they get too deep in each other's shit. Okay? But I'm beyond that now, so I'm tuned in. Because, baby, the beef sector needs some goddamn story, some content, some shit. Even if it's beef sector adjacent, at least we know the goddamn twins. The twins participate in shit. It is what the fuck it is. Okay? And you mean to tell me we talking about identical twin sisters? We talking about cash apps? We talking about sneaky phone calls? We talking about virtual lesbian sexual goddamn phone boning, or StreamYard sexing or something? And we talking about an old goddamn lesbian that's a stud bitch. This story had everything. Everything. Shit. And I was here for it. I started working on my edits and shit. I'm listening to everything. And then I get mad than the motherfucker because the twins was having some type of problem. So LG up there, she was the main one telling it and saying about why she was mad. Of course, here come TG and under new management, trying to shut her down, shut her up. And then trying to play it off like it's no big deal. And then LG drops down. Come to find out later, she had computer problems because she never came back, right? And I understood when like other people came up and hit the panel to like fill in and buffer in and fill it in the space, right? I got it, right? I get it. So it was other people on the panel that wasn't players in the story, in the content, in the messy shit, right? But when LG hit the link again, I got so perturbed. I got so fucking perturbed. Because at this point in time, the other shit, the filler content needs to goddamn take a step back. Ain't her name under new management? Ain't her name under new management? Hey, Chopper. So, hey, Cecile. So, I was perturbed when Brooke and Pizarro kept talking about they goddamn shit. It's like, okay, bitch, it's not about y'all right now. Let the goddamn sisters, let Brianna goddamn talk to these sisters. Let us get to this messy shit. Let us get to this messy shit. Okay? But LG drop again. She having a computer problem, child. They keep talking and everything. Now, I hit the link at some point in time. Now, the conversation keep going. Brianna is doing a good job giving her commentary, making it messy, and at the same time throwing out her opinion. Which everybody on the panels, they start giving their opinion. That's how a panel supposed to go. Not a problem. But at that point, it's so good and so messy, bitch, I had to hit the link, okay? I had to hit the link. I had to. I was driven. I was compelled, okay? I was like, literally, I had to hit the fucking link. Because the reality of it all is that I get where LG coming from. And I'm at this moment in time, I'm looking side-eye at TG. Because why in the world would one sister call the other sister man, woman, whatever it is, significant, virtual, other, sneaky link, whatever the fuck it is? Why would she, number one, just call next to borrow money from that person? And bigger than that, if you call to borrow the money, why in the Sam hell did you never tell your sister? That's some sneaky shit. I see everybody coming in, Booty Bell Sticks, girl, Joy, everybody. That is some messy shit. And that's some questionable shit. And the way that TG and other new management was kind of handling LG made it look even more suspicious, right? Made it look even more fucking sneaky. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's no excuse for why not tell, you know what I'm saying? Why not tell your sister, or, I mean, whatever type of relationship somebody having, or let's just take the romance. Now, TG's explanation was it was no big deal, so she didn't think to say nothing. And then her other explanation is she's not a lesbian or bisexual. And then the other explanation is, what was the other explanation? That it didn't come to her mind. It wasn't a big deal. She's not a lesbian. She didn't think about it. Now that's the different things. And I talked to TG today when I hit her link. And all that's good, sound well. You know, when I'm really trying to be very open-minded to the different things, I can see how those 3 points to her are solid. But I also can see it kind of like from LG's point of view. And then the bigger picture I can see is just the rules of engagement of life, right? So TG, that's her explanation. Number one, why you don't know nobody with no Cash App, and why would you think automatically of this YouTube person, this lesbian YouTube person who you never met, who then had some type of whatever the fuck strange, whatever lesbian relationship virtually with your twin sister? And since you did feel comfortable, right, and you did borrow the $20, how in the world would you not say that? If it would be your regular friend, if it would have been a situation of your sister's best friend, a woman, purely platonic, but that person is your sister friend, she ain't necessarily your friend, she only your associate by relationship, in-law friend, You would think that you would say something about the goddamn borrowing the money. It don't matter how much money. It don't matter. It's a fucking principle. And I had to hit the link because Pizarro was acting like, you know what I'm saying? Pizarro was working my nerves because Pizarro was like, you know, well, it don't matter about funky $20 and it sounds like a bunch of people insecure. She trying to make it about the money, but it's not about the money. It's about the motherfucking principle. It's about the principle. And so that's why I hit the link to say it's about the motherfucking principle. And maybe that's what the generational gap is between me and Pizarro. Because I definitely made reference to, I think it's Aretha Franklin, who said, I don't need nobody sitting up under me and my man. And that don't make me insecure. That don't mean I don't trust somebody. But what that means is I don't allow nobody to sit up under me and my man like that, so it won't never be no problem, no doubt, no open opportunity and invitation that I may be seemingly give somebody. It cut all that shit out. It cut all that shit out. And so therefore, that's how I'm looking at this situation from that Aretha Franklin type of perspective. And it just don't seem right to me. And at the same time, TG, you know what I'm saying? That it's like Brianna said, it was like, you know, Brianna hit the nail on the head when she said other new management was being messy than a motherfucker by even telling LG this shit when she mad. Why you didn't tell LG about her sister called immediately? Why you ain't bring it up then? And then when you bring it up, you only bringing it up to be messy. You only bringing it up to make some type of friction between the two sisters. And like you just the goddamn prize, which you might be the motherfucking prize. But you definitely being messy and you definitely starting the shit between them goddamn twins because of the innuendo and insinuations. And the secret fucking keeping. They're going behind one sister back. Now, I hated this shit in my real life, right? I hate how they tried to handle LG as if because of the fact that she does have that she does drink, a prolific drinking behavior, because of the fact of how she drink, under new management for damn show, and a little bit, I'm going to say a little bit for TG, they tried to discount LG in my viewpoint. They tried to play off anything that LG had to say as though because she drink, maybe even she a drunk, allegedly. So because of that, what she say don't listen to her. What she say don't matter. What she say is all delusional. What she say is all fuck shit. That's how they literally, from what I can see, because they would literally say, go have another drink. Oh, you just, and try to just like absolutely count anything that she has to say out because of the fact that she drink. Yeah, that's what people want to do when they don't want to have to give no explanations. Of course. But LG started off that conversation telling Brianna and everybody else, look here, I am not drunk. I am very motherfucking sober, and I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying. And I didn't understand how under new management was being nice, nasty, and kind of super nasty to LG, telling her to go have another drink and take a goddamn nap when you was in her motherfucking face, acting like you was her virtual goddamn lesbian sneaky link lover. At one point in time. And riddle me this. If you know somebody, let's just say allegedly a drunk, if you know somebody has a history of jumping to the wrong conclusion, if you know somebody, let's just say, got a bad understanding. Oh, that bitch got a bad understanding. Oh, that bitch just drunk. Oh, that bitch just be tripping for no reason. If you know all this shit about a motherfucking person, in that case, to me, it would mean that you would for sure make sure you tell them about the fact that you borrowed $20 from their goddamn virtual lesbianic goddamn secret sneaky leak lover. Can I have some more likes, please? What's up, Nikki, with the platform? That means that it's really important that you tell your sister something. Because you already know this shit can go the wrong way. It lets me know that if all that is true, what you would have, what you would seemingly want us to believe about this woman, why you're trying to dismiss her, then why didn't under new management say something so they could avoid all this shit? Why is everybody committed to keeping a motherfucking secret until Mad Day? Very interesting indeed. And no, they're not beef sector, they're beef sector adjacent, but there was like some Jerry Springer type of shit and more gonna come out. I don't know. I ain't taking it to twin side, but I enjoyed that shit. Then moving right along over there to Fire Babe, right? So Fire Babe goes live in the midst of Brianna going live. So then I had to switch over chats, right? And at that point in time, I actually switched over to chat and I went over to Fire Babes, but I missed pretty much all the content. Pretty much like a lot of it, but child, when I did tap into that thing, baby, Fire Babe was over there dragging James Caldwell. Do you hear me? Yep, she was over there dragging James Caldwell, and she was opening up goddamn Rita clearing for 2025 beef between her and James Caldwell. Absolutely. And what I heard Fire Baby say was, hell, James, don't be thinking that when I'm dragging goddamn or saying something about Sean Bradley, that mean I'm taking up for you. Hell no, we still got beef. Goddamn it, what it do. And I say, ooh, this gonna be good shit. And I say, I'm going to have to go back and replay all this so I can get all the tea. But I know at this point in time, Fire Baby is absolutely drawing the motherfucking line in the sand and absolutely wanting to engage in beef, a active beef, a renewed beef with goddamn James Caldwell. Then she start eating it live. I gotta go rewatch the replay. I go back over to Brianna's. I hit the link again to talk about some porn shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they talking about some woman that's supposed to be having sex with 100 men. And yet again, Pizarro sitting up there acting like how she says something is just facts. And I don't have a problem with Pizarro, but it is what it is. I have to remember, Pizarro is into motherfucking conspiracy theories. So therefore, she always talking around shit that's not motherfucking fact and factual. Right? And whatever. So I had to hit the link again because the Lord told me to. Sweet YouTube Jesus told me hit the link and get that corrected. I got up there and corrected it about that type of shit. Blase. Boom. So then I see James Caldwell and went live. No, I didn't know that. So then I saw that James Caldwell went live over there on Treasure Lane. So, of course, I boot scoot my ass over there to James Caldwell because I'm wondering, did he hear through the grapevine that Fire Babe was over there declaring goddamn war 2025 and that she was over there dragging him? But I get over there to James live and he driving his car. He driving his car and it's still snowy. And yesterday he showed y'all how the good Lord saved his house from getting ran into by a car in the snow. So I just know that he must not be. I say, oh, my first thought was, oh, okay, well, he not finna be dragging. This ain't no beef sector live because he's driving and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So this not finna be that commentary, but I'm still gonna drop down and say, what's up, James? You know what I'm saying? I drop down and say, what's up, James? Right? And he gave me a hello back. What's up, CC? He gave me a hello back. Hold on. He sent me a shout out and tell me, give me a kudos for my dragathon and everything. We have a little kiki. Then he gonna say, he go to talking. Then talking about the fact that my roast on him was that he needed to bring Malone back, right? So I'm just grinning and shit and laughing and kicking. And he say, yeah, because Fire Babe, something about, because Fire Babe want Malone, calling for Malone too. And she know, she talking to Fire Babe. And you already know Malone is the one who gonna drag you and da-da-da-da. I say, wait a minute, what? But then Thriller Boy say, Treasure Lane say, yeah, Demetra, I say, wait a minute. Now, I'm team fuck everybody. But I still like everybody, right? Some more than others. But at that moment in time, I say, bitch, you got to be more motherfucking careful, right? Because I dropped down. I'm all up in the chat because, mind you, I didn't hear what was going on before. So I don't know if he had already been dragging goddamn Fire Babe as he commenced to dragging goddamn Fire Babe, right? So I don't know if he had already been dragging Fire Babe before I got there. You know? Now, would I have dropped down? Yes. Right? I would have dropped down, but I would have picked a strategic place to drop down. What's up, don't ask me, Ish? I would have been more strategic and diplomatic in my drop down. The same way I would have with 5A had I been there long enough to know, you know what I'm saying? So for 2025, I need to make sure I'm paying attention what the hell going on around places because I'm Demetra Lit all day, team fuck all these hoes. I ain't on nobody's side. And because of that, I want to definitely remain as neutral as possible as I give my commentary. Right? So I'm just gagged. I'm gagged. And so Spirit Boy Dragon got doggone 5 and everything. He getting his goddamn licks in on Short Bradley. He's still telling it like it TIS to Ray Ellen, which shout out to Ray Ellen making her splash for 2025. Ray Ellen, I really suggest that you really think about doing the interview with Spirit Boy. I think that would be absolutely the best place to give that interview. I said that yesterday when I heard Treasure Lane saying that. That would absolutely, the only reason why I didn't put it on my wall and at you, Ray Ellen, and say, oh, I sure hope you do this interview with Spirit Boy, because I would have been messy on my wall to try to promote that type of action. But then I saw Rick Reed go live, and his thing said something, whereas the title was in a way that I thought that Rick Reed was going to be interviewing or have Ray Ellen on the link. And that's the only reason why I didn't post something about, hey, Ray Ellen, I sure hope you do this goddamn interview with Spirit Boy. Because I definitely want the motherfucking interview to be done. That's the only thing that's going to really pop off the real good shit between Ray Ellen and goddamn SB and Club Chat. The only way we're going to get some real deal Holyfield for real scrapping, fighting, and bloodshed between Sean Bradley and goddamn Ray Ellen is somebody got to interview her and it got to goddamn get good and get juicy. Now that's when all the good shit with that beef gonna come out. And the best place to do that, y'all getting busy in this goddamn chat. Have at it, but make sure you hit the like. Hit the like. Now, so Ray Ellen, Ray Ellen, let me say this. I feel like you really want to goddamn spar with Sean Bradley. I really feel like you want to fight. I can hear it. That you ready to get it in. If you really ready to get it in, Miss Ray Ellen, if you really want to show them what your 70s 70-year-old, I'll still whip them. I'll still whip your ass. I'm not the one to play with. If you really want to show that you're not just behind the scenes and that you with the shit, you need to go hit Spillet Boy goddamn link. And guess what? Spillet Boy didn't pretty much set up the stage, Ray Ellen, where it don't even have to have no type of like you trying to be friendly with Spillet Boy. It don't even have to have that type of a friend of my enemy, friend, whatever that bullshit is, how they say that. James has literally set the stage for you to come up, do the interview without any of that cognization. We all know y'all don't like each other still. You and goddamn Spillet Boy. He don't like you. You don't like him. You going to do the interview don't mean you kissing up in goddamn James' ass. It don't mean, or it won't even look like you trying to flip-flop on to Sean Bradley enemy. None of that shit. It looked like, and what it will be is, you have an opportunity in front of 1,000 plus, because Ray Ellen, if you give that interview, he's going to have about 1,100, 1,200 people over there for that. A newly freed, independent former Club Chat Coat member doing a whole goddamn interview with James Caldwell. It's gonna be a lot of people. So do it. So right now we got a couple of things brewing. Oh shit! And then this morning, BS. Now this was early this morning with Rita. Around the same time. BS came live for a total of 9 goddamn minutes, okay? And she was saying about how people steal your energy and energy siphon or some type of shit. And baby, she went up beside Reed goddamn head. She wants to fight with Reed, okay? And so she was saying all her regular stuff about Reed, what she got going on in her family, what she thinks she got going on. And it was 9 minutes. And that was the most standout drag, was that she was fucking with Reed. It shocked my drawers when later on this morning, Reed did a live and she actually addressed BS directly. Shout out to Mushmouth. Shout out to Mushmouth, girl. Happy 2025, girl. Now, Mushmouth, I came under one of your goddamn videos this new year, and I told you, Happy New Year, Mushmouth, and I even put a goddamn party emoji behind it. Have you come back under my videos and told me Happy New Year? Have you told me Happy New Year on one of your lives? Hell no. And I just want you to know, Mushmouth, that is very fucking rude. It's very rude, okay? Very rude and not very demure, okay? Now, Rick, Mushmouth, I'm not mad at you at all at your response to VS. I'm proud of you. You didn't bullshit. You didn't beat around the bushes. You didn't have to have everybody in the chat build you up and goddamn drop a 1, drop a 2, drop a 5. None of that type of shit. You just came straight out like, bitch, fuck you. Stop talking about my motherfucking kid. If you want it, I got it. Well, good. So what you gonna do, VS? Yeah, she been doing better. So right now, y'all, for the beef sector, for the first, and then Deanna been, I don't want to say, I don't know what the legal shit is between Deanna and that woman. I don't know. But all I know is Deanna been coming out and saying, God damn it, when the fuck I went to goddamn Arizona. You talk all that goddamn shit. And what I do know for a fact is Deanna said, you got the goddamn video, Ray Ellen. If you say she was in goddamn Arizona and she said that shit, come your black ass out here, Ray Ellen, and show the goddamn proof. Either put up or shut up. I say put up or shut up. That's pretty much what I get from goddamn Deanna as far as it's regarding to goddamn Ray Ellen. Okay? So what's up, little pressure? Whatever type of situation going on, you know what I'm saying? Hey, youngers, hey everybody, baby. Y'all know I was about to ring that bell on that chat fighting. Oh, there go. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. There go under new management. Okay. Now, under new management, I have sat here and I have straight up called you no good. I didn't call you messy. I didn't call you a sneaky homo lover friend. I think you're wrong for going behind one twin sister back and not telling the other twin sister. I think you did it on purpose. I think you did it on Mad Day. I think you know what you was doing. I have absolutely besmirchified your goddamn name. Hey, Silver Lining. Now, this is an opportunity for you under new management. I got some questions for you. If you would like to hit the link, because I got these questions, then hit the link. However, be warned. I absolutely, you think, is that under me? Oh, wait a minute, let me put on my banner. Oh no, because you know, under new management goes for bad, baby. So she would be bold enough to hit this link after I didn't besmirchified her name. Okay, hold on. I'm coming. Let me put my banner up. Whoever that is back here, let me hit my banner. Mm-hmm. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. This under new management, huh?
Yep, the one and only.
Oh, damn, my alarm going off. The one only. Look at you, sounding like you big ding-a-ling. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah. I
You
can,
gotta.
I can. I don't brag about that, but I can. I got that going on as
Yeah,
well.
I
But
can tell. It's some type
what's
of
up?
you got some type of sound thing.
Hmm.
Something going on with your sound, like an echo. Let me see. Let me try to fix it. Hold on.
You sure that's me?
It might be me. Hold on. Echo. Okay. One moment. All right, you still there? Oh, she gone. Damn. Let me drop the link again. I don't know what it was with the sound. Hold on. Let me hit the sound again. I have to go take care of my business up here. My bad. Under new management, come back and hit the link. I got questions. Okay? I got questions. So I'm sorry, y'all was hearing my alarms go off on my phone, child. That's why I had to go take care of my business. Oh, there she go. Now see that goes to show you how messy she is. What's up, under new management?
Was that me or you?
No, that was me on my side with that ringing deal.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. So let me tell you how I feel, and then I want your
Tell me how you
rebuttal.
feel, even though you don't know the whole story. But tell me how you feel.
Exactly. Because all I can have is the optics of it all, right?
Yep.
So the optics to me is that whatever situation you had going on of a personal, even if it's virtual nature, with one twin, I muted you while I was talking because it's some type of echo, okay? But I'm gonna unmute you, okay? But even that's the only reason why I muted you because of the sound. But I know you to have had some type of flirtation, some type of virtual situation with LG. So when it comes out today that at some point TG, her twin sister, had called you, unbeknownst to her, borrowed $20, and during the time when she borrowed that money, neither you said nothing to LG, neither did TG say anything to LG. And then from what I'm getting from what's put out in front of the public is that you is the one who said something to LG about the $20, but only after you got upset or mad about the money deal. So to me, that seems very sneaky, you know what I'm saying, and messy between sisters. Now I'm gonna mute myself and you tell me what you think.
One question at a time. That's what I think.
Okay, so
But anyway,
go ahead.
um, shit, you asked me so much. Where do I start? First of all, let me say this, and you can jump in. Um, First of all, me and LG don't even talk anymore. Hasn't been for a while now. Okay. Number two, I'm grown, so is TG. Now, she wanted to borrow $20 for her car. If anybody wanted to borrow some money from me or whatever, and I lent them to them, that's my business because I'm grown. LG has nothing to do with that. She
Okay, so
needs
I'm
to
gonna jump
mind
in
her
right there.
business.
You told
Go
me I could
ahead.
jump in.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump in right here. I'm gonna ask you this first. Did you tell LG about the money being borrowed? Answer me that first.
Yes, I did. And
Okay,
can I
so
tell you why?
no, 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 no.
Can
One
I?
moment.
Don't.
Let me state my. Okay, so now I'm finna jump in and ask you this. So if you're telling me right now that number one, you and LG ain't been talking for whatever. Number two, you grown. Number three, it ain't her business. Why then would you turn around and make it her business?
LG, ever since Thanksgiving, been harassing me, texting me all in the middle of the night and calling, harassing about me and TG. And then about the $20. I told LG, pay me my $25 that you owe me. Worry about that and send that to me. Cash at me $25 that you owe me. And I'll tell you the truth. And the truth is, yeah, I lent her $20 for a car.
Wait,
Number
wait, wait, wait,
two,
wait,
oh,
wait, wait,
oh,
wait.
let,
No,
let,
I gotta
go ahead.
ask this so for no confusion.
Okay.
So if I hear you, when I hear you saying that, so what are am I to from what you're saying now? When you say that LG have been calling, harassing you, or whatever about TG, and then you say, "Well, send me my $25 you owe me, and then I'll tell you the truth about TG." Is that safe to say that she already had some type of sneaking suspicion or some type of feeling like you and her sister was talking or whatever behind her back? And I'm not talking about sexually, but y'all had communication. Was she already thinking that?
There's this person that put this in LG's head. Okay, me and TG have nothing going on. Number one, TG is not even gay. Number two, I like talking to TG. We talk about food. We talk about a lot of things besides YouTube. You know what's going on in the world, whatnot. I can relate better and have a conversation with TG better than LG because LG stays drunk all the time.
So in the midst of you and LG not talking as much or stopping communication, you kept communicating with her sister. Is that what you're telling me?
You saying did I keep communicating with her sister?
Yeah, TG, because you're saying you
Yeah.
like talking to her more.
Yeah, I mean, we don't talk every day. It's just once in a while. Once in a while, nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? Or I might text her and goes, "Oh, you going live today?" or anything like that. You know, or I'll ask her, or she asks me, Like, well, I'll start with me. I'll ask her, what you cooking today? You know what I'm saying? And I brought some steaks from Sam's, and I couldn't really explain the kind. So I took a picture and I sent it to her. But TG was steady talking. She didn't realize I sent her a picture or whatever. So LG was in the room. She was like, what you send a picture to my sister for? What is it? And I sent the picture. Well, first I said, send me my $25 and I'll tell you what the picture is. But anyway, I
So
sent her
so
the
but don't
picture.
but hold on. I'm gonna hit you on mute so it won't echo. So, but don't you see, even in you saying that part right there, with you saying that right there, don't you see how that comes across as being very messy because you're playing on her mistrust. You playing on the fact like you got something sneaky going on. You playing on the fact that by saying I'll tell you the truth, like yeah, I got some kind of secret that she don't know about. Don't wouldn't that mean you knew it was gonna be a problem?
I didn't think like that. I was trying to get my damn $25 back from her, which
And on that note, I had to mute you so I could talk. I mean, so it won't echo you. But anyway, on that note, that means you being messy, and that means you know what you was doing when you stirred that shit up. I'll go on mute.
first of all, I didn't stir anything up. LG did. LG, somebody, I know who it is. We know who it is. Got into LG's head and told her these things. And that's how LG is looking at it like something going on
But
when
what
it's not.
about your part? Your part is
Oh,
in it to
okay.
get your $25. You played on her feelings, and that whatever she thinking to play her against her sister. Correct?
I I wasn't even thinking like that to play her or against her sister. I wouldn't
But
do
that can't
nothing like
possibly
that.
be true
My
under new
mind,
management. That can't possibly be true, and this is why it can't possibly be true. If you wasn't thinking like that, you wouldn't have said that to her to play her like that. Those two things can't be true at the same time, which make you seem very conniving to me. Hold on one second. I'm finna unmute you.
okay. Again, let me finish. I wasn't thinking like that. Number two, I knew there's nothing going on with me and TG. Okay. And if that's what it, like my thinking was, if that's what it takes for me to try to get my $25 back, which I thought is nothing, it's still nothing. You know, I wasn't planning nothing or being conniving or sneaky. I ain't gotta be. I'm too fucking old to be sneaky. Shit, I'm almost 100. Fuck all that. I ain't be sneaky and conniving to no goddamn body. Again, like I said, I'm grown. And if it was something going on, hey, I'd be like, hey, yeah, there's something going on. But it's not. Nothing.
Well, I hear you under new management, and I can't do nothing. Just like when TG say that, even though I don't agree, when TG say what she didn't think was a big deal. Number two, she not gay. Number three, she forgot about it. It wasn't no big deal. That's why she didn't mention it. Once I talked to her and she said, tell me that to me directly, I can't do nothing but let that be that. But that doesn't change how I feel about it. I kind of still think that's a bunch of bullshit. But hey, that's how she's saying. Right now with you, hey, if that's what you just gonna your story and how you feel, I can't change how you look at things or how you feel about it. But for me, I'm not gonna change my point of view, which is that you was being messy. You wanted them to fight over. It's like making them having them fight over you, right? And that it was really kind of, it was just like I mean, I ain't gonna say uncalled for because hey, I'm sitting here talking about it and shit. But hey, KD, but at the same time,
Let,
that's
let,
why I be
let me say this.
besmirchified your name.
Let me say this. All that what you saying. Here's another thing. Y'all don't know LG. Y'all really don't. Only time she comes on here where she's drunk. She's been drinking ever since New Year's. And she still is drinking. Okay? Y'all really don't know her.
Okay, but before you go further into that, we've been seeing LG on here for years. We've been knowing that she drink. We've been seeing how she do on here when she drunk. So we don't have to know her behind the scenes. We know that from what she's shown us here. And what I know is the same way that I know her and what she's done on here, so did you. You didn't know
You
her
didn't know her
behind the scenes
behind the
first.
scenes
You knew her
first. You
on
knew
line
her on
first.
line first.
Right.
So
Right.
now,
Right. Right.
for you to be
For
saying
you
those
to be saying
things,
those
like
things,
almost questioning her character or whatever you're saying that for, it doesn't really it don't float with me because you knew all this. If you thought all these things about her and thought it was unbecoming and stuff, then why in the hell did you ever get into any type of communication,
communication,
whatever behind the
whatever behind
scenes?
the scenes.
Let me tell you. Number one, I was trying to help her. You know, I thought I could, but I can't. All
Okay,
right.
but with
That's
that,
my
okay,
fault.
let me hold on one
Let me
second.
hold on.
I hear you saying that. But okay, if that was a good thing and a good reason in what you was really doing, then and you that means you know she had a problem as from your perspective. So if you knew this when you start dealing with her with the mission to want to help her, then how can you now use that very same thing? So anything that you thought about her or problem she may have, her drinking, you want to help her, how can you now fault her for still being the same person that she was when you say you want to help her? Because you couldn't help her. Now those things are so treacherous.
Treacherous?
That you
That
can't.
you
No,
can't,
here's the
you know.
thing. She's lying, and she's going overboard with it. You know, acting crazy about it, still talking like there's something going on when there's not. Period.
But
But
you,
you literally just said to me in Lit Lane, you literally just acknowledge the fact that because that you knew she would think that way and that you played on that. So because of the fact that you played on the fact that she would think the wrong thing, she would get out of hand, she would think y'all being sneaky, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Even if it's not true, you knew that she would think like that. So why would you
why
do it?
would you
That
do
makes
it? That
you
makes
very
you
wrong, not
very
her.
wrong, not her.
Okay, hey, how about this? Let me be wrong and whatever else. But I know what I was doing and what my intentions was and what my intentions weren't.
Okay.
And they not like what y'all are trying to say, but it's all good. Cause again, hey, I do me. And I'm not that ratchet to be trying to talk to two goddamn sisters. That's crazy. Doesn't even make sense to me, you know. But hey,
So you
I'm
wasn't
the
flirting
goodest goddamn
with
person
TG.
you're. Excuse me, I'm the goodest goddamn person you'll ever meet. For
You the
real, for
goodest
real.
You
person
the
I'll ever
goodest
meet.
person I'll ever meet.
You goddamn right. You damn right. And none of y'all knows. None of y'all know me. For real, for real. Just like Bree and Pisa, they think they know me. Especially Pisa, she thinks she knows everything, our conversation and everything. And what she need to do, Pisa, I hope you in here. And if you jump up here yelling and screaming, I'm leaving. Because I don't want to hear that yelling and screaming and shit. Because you don't know how to talk. But what you need to do is solve them goddamn murders in the pork and beans projects. That's what you need to do. And Bree,
Well,
you
damn.
finally got pumped. You need to pay that man because I know that was hard work lifting that stomach up. That's what you need to worry about. But anyway, and see, I hate talking like me. You know what I'm talking about?
You
But
don't hate
anyway,
talking
y'all
like
think
that.
what y'all want because guess what? I don't give a damn what none of y'all think for real, because I know, I know my intentions. I know me. I know under new management better than any goddamn body. And I
Well,
don't.
with that being said, under new management, I ain't got no problem with you, okay? But however, if the commentary be around this particular storyline, this particular instance with you involved in it, I'ma say you're messy, you're wrong, you're sneaky, and then guess what? You the one
You
wanted
the
them to
one
fight
wanted them to
over you.
fight over you.
And you like me because I'm cool, right?
I ain't got no
I
problem
got
with
no
you.
problem with you.
I
There
think you
you
on the
go.
I think you
sneaky
on
Do
the
stuff.
your
sneaky stuff.
do your commentary, but I ain't sneaky for what? For what? I'm
Because you
grown
wanted
and
to
I ain't got nothing
communicate
to
and you could.
hide.
And you can.
I ain't got nothing to hide, and I ain't got to be sneaky about a goddamn thing.
But you was
But
though.
you was though.
No, I wasn't.
So you and
So
LG
you
didn't have
and
no
That's what.
conversation from the point in time that you listen. Hear me out before you hit on mute. From the point in time that you lent both of them money, you mean to tell me you and LG wasn't still having no type of flirtatious conversation or nothing, and that it's a two-part question, and that you and TG never had no type of flirtation or nothing.
Number one, me and LG again. I'm gonna say this again. Please listen up. And I know y'all don't like to hear the truth. Me and LG, I've been stopped talking to LG. Okay?
Okay.
That's dead. That's dead and gone. Far as me, TG, nothing never sexual. Nothing. Or if I'm cooking something, I would ask LG, to help me out. What should I do with what should I put in this? You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
y'all still remain friends. Got it.
Friends, got it.
That's friends. That's it.
Okay, so with that being
With that
Social.
said,
being said,
I'm gonna say it like this, and that with you putting it like that, at this point in time, even though the playing of each other and telling her about the money, I still feel like that was that's being messy, that's being not conniving, just to be messy. But I also understand now that you got a friendship or whatever, a communication with both those ladies, and now that everything out in the open, then hey, it is what it is. I guess it had to
I
come
guess
out
it had to
however.
come out however.
Correction. No, I don't have a friendship with LG.
Well, you just
Well,
said
you
you
just
you
said
still
you
call
I
still
LG
said
call
about
me and
LG
cooking.
about cooking.
LG. I listen. I just said me and LG been stopped talking. There's no communication. There hasn't been no communication for a while.
Well, you must have said
Well,
the
you must
wrong
have
name
said the
because you
wrong
said
name because you
LG.
said
You must have
LG.
meant
You must have
TG.
meant TG.
No, me and LG communication been stopped.
So which one
So
is it?
which one is
Which
it?
one of it?
Which one of it?
Well, is
Well,
what you just referred to when you said when you cooking from time to time you might call about the cooking stuff. Which one of them was it?
That's TG,
Okay, so just
okay.
then
So
you
which is
said
just then
not
you
gay.
said
LG on the
LG
accident.
on
But
the
I got
accident.
you.
But I got
Oh,
you.
my bad. But which is TG. She's not gay.
Okay, so at this
So
point in time, I have to mute you real quick. So with that being said, everything's out in the open. Okay, let me just go ahead and say you ain't do nothing wrong. Boom, that's your sister shit. You grown, you can do what you do. Okay, fine. So now it's said, it's understood. LG, other new management like talking to your sister. She gonna keep talking to your sister here and there whenever she motherfucking want to. It ain't nothing romantic, and she grown, and ain't nobody got to tell you shit. Okay, so that's
And
how
all
it
the
go.
shit, all the shit LG did to me, I would never do that to her. All the shit that she told me about her life, even though, stop right there, even though she talks about my life, which is lies, she don't know everything about me. I will never repeat what she's told me about what she's going through. You'll never know it.
Well, that's good, and
well,
that's
that's
as
good.
it
That's
should be
as
if
it
you're gonna
should
be
be
a
if you're
stand
gonna
up
be a stand up
chick. You know what I'm
chick.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I
But
am. I
yeah,
know.
yeah,
I
I see
know
what
what
y'all
I
I see what
am.
saying.
y'all
Hold on,
saying.
hold on.
Hold on.
We got a bad echo. So and Kathy, I see what y'all saying, but I actually, me and under new management actually talked about that. Under new management, she said, I asked her. She said that the way the LG found out was because she said it to her. She said, "Well, pay me my $25." And I'll tell you the truth because she says, under new management said that LG kept not stalking her, but bothering her and questioning her about TG. And she says the reason for that is because some other person that's not named, some unnamed person, got into LG head and gave her that thought
That
or
thought
something.
or something.
You're right, and I'm gonna tell you. It's so easy to get into L. Anybody can tell LG anything. She'll believe it, especially when she drinking.
Well,
She'll
I
believe
think
it.
I kind of feel like because of that, and like how you saying nobody know her like you know her, and nobody for damn sure know her like her twin sisters do. So with that being understood, it makes me even more so lean towards why in that case would y'all let something happen that y'all know she could misconstrue, that y'all know that even if it's the wrong path of thinking, that she would go down that path. And if you thought she needed help
Go
and
down
you know
what
they
path? Look,
sisters,
I don't care about her.
support that. Why not just support
No,
that?
I want my goddamn money. How about that?
No,
Am
but
I
guess what?
wrong?
You
Am
said
I wrong?
no, you're not wrong for that. But you said that 25 goddamn dollars don't make or break you, and it wasn't no big deal. So with that being
No, it
said,
don't. It ain't no big deal now. I kiss it up to the sky.
and plus you old school. You know you shouldn't lend out nothing you can't afford to lend out, and you know for damn sure you shouldn't
I
lend
can.
out nothing that you got to. When you lend somebody money, you gotta expect it not to come back. If it come back, you know, hey, that's something even better.
I can afford to lend it out. But if somebody say, just like if I lend you some money and you say, all right, under the management, I'm gonna pay you back next week, let's say on a Wednesday or something like that, I expect for you to pay it back. Because here's why. Because I'm different. If I borrowed some money from you and I said, look, I'm gonna hook you up Wednesday, next week, I got you. You got it. And I know everybody ain't like me or think like me. But that's
No,
up and
I
it's
agree
gone.
with you. I agree with you with that whole what you just said. But then I will go one step further. With me being 47 years old, having lived life and experiences, I'm on the same page with you for what you said. But I'm gonna go one step further. With if I lend you the money because you understand we got this understanding, and I'm expecting you to be a woman of your word, then at that moment in time when you don't give me my money back and you don't call me and let me know something, at that moment in time, that $25 that you ain't tell me nothing about, you ain't trying to repay me about and nothing like that, just bought you a one-way ticket out of my goddamn ever asking me for a goddamn thing again. So you just cost 25 goddamn dollars to get you out my motherfucking situation, my peripheral, and my life. You a $25 trick. That's how I look at things.
Yeah, yeah, it's cool. It's
No, I
cool.
mean, would you agree?
Everybody want to look at it. It's cool.
But we
I'm
all
done
got
with
different.
it.
It's not everybody. This just my perspective, right? We talking, it's my perspective. And I'm just saying, when you say wouldn't you, I say yes, I feel the same way with you, but then I'm gonna go one better at this point in my life. I'm not gonna lend the money. You know, if I lend the money, which is very rare that I will lend it to somebody, that means I trust you. If you break my trust, then guess what? At that point in time, I don't need to do nothing to keep. I'm not gonna keep asking you about where the fuck my money at. I'm not gonna look. I mean, if you owe me money, you tell me you're gonna pay for it Wednesday, pay me back Wednesday. I'm not calling you on Thursday and Friday asking you where my money is. I expect you to do that. And if you
But
don't
check
do
this out.
that, then you already know you can't ask me for shit again. That's it.
But check this out. When a person keep telling you, "Oh, I got you next week. Oh, I got you this day. I got you that day." That's why I'm done with it because I ain't get it yet. So I'm done with it. And like I told her, don't play games with me. You know. And then she calls me broke. If I'm broke, you ain't got no money, but yet I'm lending you $25. How does make it make sense?
Get all that, but I think at this point in time, you get what I'm saying too. Like everything you say and everything you're saying, it makes perfectly good sense to me. The only thing that don't make sense, and the only thing I call like bullshit on, is the fact that you. To me, it just still, and you have not said anything to change my mind. To me, you played them sisters against each other, and that's never a goddamn good look. Period. Point blank. And that's real conniving and sneaky, even though
It
you
can be
wrong.
looked at. It can be looked at like that, but those were not my intentions.
Okay. Well, we. I
Okay?
mean, I can't. I'm not gonna change your
I'm not gonna
mind, and you're
change
not
your
gonna
mind.
change
You're not
mine.
gonna change
But we can
mine.
hear
But
each
we
Right.
other.
can hear
Because
each
I
other.
know I'm not a sneaky person, conniving and all that BS. I don't do that. I'm too goddamn old for all that. I'm going to tell you like it is and what it was, you know? So if y'all want to look at it like that, go for it. But remember, under new management is the best person you'll ever meet or talk to.
And I thank you for
And I
coming up
thank you
here
for coming up here
and being heard. And I definitely thank you for answering my questions and being fair minded about it and just telling me your truth. I appreciate it.
And I thank you so much for having me up and having a nice conversation with you, a calm conversation. I love conversations like this. Just
Not a
nice
problem.
and
If
calm.
our
And,
audio
and
was better, it'd be easier. But the audio is, oh my God. So I mean,
So,
boy, you have to
even
hit
though
mute.
we
But
can agree to disagree, but hey, it's all good. Much love and respect. Peace. I'm out.
all right, peace. Thank you.
peace. Thank you.
So there you have it, Lil Lane. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I want to thank her for coming up here and being heard, answering my questions. You know, the only thing we can do as the audience is watch it unfold, right? And then as the viewers, all we can do is make up in our own mind what we think. That's it. Can't nobody change nobody's perspective or what they none of that type of shit. So if anybody had any questions or whatever, now you heard her side of things. You heard her side without neither twin, nobody coming back in. I tried to be and let her, be fair, and I was fair, you know. And hey, whatever you take from that individual is what you take from it. I said what I think. I hate that. It's messy though. So how much do I really hate it happen? How much do I really hate it happen? In the real life that's not YouTube, I sure hate that happen. In YouTube fucking life where everything is content, hey, it happened, gave me something to talk about. We get to talk about the fact of, so this is the question. This is the question, okay? For Lit Lane. Boom. Let's put that whole situation and the players and the people out of the situation. This is the scenario, a hypothetical, I'm finna put out to Lit Lane. Please talk back to me. If you have a sister, we're not talking about friends, a sister, and you're dating someone, talking to someone, booty calling someone in real life, and your sister know that person. Your sister talk and y'all done been at the barbecue together. Y'all done went to the club together. Boom, 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 boom. Your sister even got your boyfriend sneakily booty call. She even, because of the time and everything, got their phone number for whatever reason. And you know that. My question is, with everything I just described being the circumstance, would it, because of everything I just described, is it okay for your sister to call yo whatever he is to you to borrow some money and not tell you, never tell you about it? Yes or no? One for yes, two for no. Yes, it's okay for my sister to contact him and ask him to borrow some money and I never tell it. It ain't none of her business. I'm grown, they grown. Two, no, it's not okay. The hypothetical again. I'm dating, not married. I'm dating, booty calling, screwing, humping, whatever. So I said one, it'll be okay. Two is not. Two, no, it's not okay. 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 Hell no. My sister would never, neither would I. Absolutely not. Two, two, two. And so there you have it. The twos have it, right? The twos have it. And I don't think, I'm telling you, gotta chill, say, I'm gonna tell it. Sean P say never. Two with a hell no. Now, with that having been said, why would you let your sister know? Why wouldn't you keep it a secret? Right? Would you not keep it secret because it's a respect thing? Would you not keep it a secret because you don't want no misunderstandings? Would you not keep it a secret because I don't want no my sister goddamn doing that shit to me? Would you not keep? I mean, what is the reason of why you would not keep that a secret? If anybody want to volunteer, right? Everything I just said is the reasons why I wouldn't keep it no secret. Right? I wouldn't keep it no secret because guess what? My sister dealing with that person. And if you dealing with that person and shit like that, damn, what I look like, because at the end of the day, yeah, we sisters, but we both goddamn women. We both women. And the third party of man, it don't mean I mistrust my sister, but I damn sure don't trust no nigga. Respect, and you not playing behind my sister back. Sean P say all of the above. Miss Steph 219 say it's my sister. Enough said. And Miss Steph 219 just bought her a little coffee mug. I'm waiting for her to send me the picture. But let us know, Miss Steph 219, do you love your mug? And which mug did you get? Under new management said, I gotta make a cute commercial for my little merchandise. I gotta do that. Under new management said, but me and LG didn't stop talking. 0 million. LG are not even friends. I hear you. But this is a hypothetical, right? I wouldn't have even asked to begin with, so there would be no secret to keep. Right. I wouldn't have either. I would have had my sister call and ask. But this is what Winter say. First things first. Why not call your sister and ask her for the money? Absolutely. And if your sister ain't got it, you know what I'm saying? At that moment in time, I just need this $20. I don't know where else I'm gonna get it. I'm like, hey, you know, sis, you ain't got it right now. Can you please call your dude next him to lend me $20? Damn. You know what I'm saying? Damn, can you call your sister? Can you call your dude real quick and see if he got the $20, sis? And that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got the little jury box. You the first one to get that one that I know of. Girl, you got to email me a picture or IG me a picture of Miss Steph 219. You know what Tiki say? I see y'all saying yes, Tiki. Oh yeah, that's what I said too. Right? So I think at the end of the day, under new management, right now we just gave a entirely 100% hypothetical, okay? And most of almost every, a lot of people in my audience, we over 40 something. So you got over 40 women that don't know each other, and they have nothing to lose. This is not a chat where people just say anything to make me happy. And you see overwhelmingly that a lot of the women, the majority, all don't think, they don't think that's cool. And it's not so much that it's not cool on your side of things, it's not cool on TG's side of it. And quite honestly, under new management, to be fair to you, now that I've heard your side of it, you know what I'm saying? And to be somewhat fair, now that I heard your side of it, and you saying you hadn't talked to LG in forever, and it ain't no none of that, even though you still talking to her about $25 or whatever, then that really means that at that point in time, you're not really obligated to tell her you lent the money to the sister. I thought you were still talking to LG, and that would be why. But if y'all didn't say fuck it, you don't talk to her, and you keep talking to the sister, it really goes to the sister to say something. Her sister have more of an obligation to LG than you ever would, right? At the end of the day, the onus is really on TG, you know? For real, for real. Right. And then wait for your sister to say, nah, girl, you can call him. Exactly. Y'all got the 40 plus, 50 plus club. Okay, we all grown in here. Ain't no way I'm gonna let a cloth diaper wearing fool cause strife between me and my sister. Girl, went to under new management, went to say you a cloth diaper wearing fool. I out the link right and then wait for your sister to say something. 50 Club plus club. No nigga explaining. It was hypothetical. Right. It was just hypothetical. You know, you don't have to explain your way out of it or anything, right? But I asked her hypothetical, but you been in the chat. So when you say, oh, y'all can think what y'all want to think, and all y'all want to think this, it's not nothing personal. That's the way it is, period. In the general big picture of life and being grown and being women and just knowing how things go and having lived and worked and woken up many days in a row, the right thing to do is to not go dealing with arbitrarily just on your own going to deal with a ex, a current, they mad at each other not talking, none of that type of shit. All of that is not okay. In the general big scheme of life, it's not okay. And guess what? Under new management is more so not okay for TG, quite honestly. Now, I will tell you that. You know, the responsibility really would go to goddamn TG. Because guess what? A nigga gonna do whatever you let a nigga do. You know what I'm saying? A man gonna do whatever they want to do. A stud gonna do whatever they want to do. Okay? So, exactly, Kathy. No, under new management fed into it. Right. She fed into it and she played on it. She played on it. And it's not about the $25. She didn't play on it just so she can get her money back from the sister. Even though under new management can tell me that until she blew in the face, I will never believe it. I will never believe it. I'll never believe. I'm sorry, under new management. You'll never convince me of the fact that you didn't play into that to simply start shit or even to hurt LG motherfucking feelings. Okay? How about that? You know it. You knew. You had to have known it would have been hurtful. You had to have known it would have hurt LG feelings to find out that you and her sister talking, to have to sit there and speculate. Because even with you acknowledging the fact that you said, give me my $25 back and I tell you the truth, you literally feeding into it. You're playing on her emotions. You playing on her paranoia. You playing on her feelings. You playing on her misgivings. You playing on her distrust. You playing on her alcoholism if you're saying she's an alcoholic. I mean, really. And I think you're just a little bit too aware and too wise, and been waking up many moons and many Mondays and Sundays. You just have too many to not recognize that. You know, now maybe you don't want to recognize it because you don't want to think that you're that kind of person. Maybe you don't want to just say, hey, I did this because, you know, maybe you didn't want to do that because it's not a good look. But hey, it is what it is. And how did LG find out that under new management told LG, not right when it happened, but when her and LG was, when she got tired of LG bugging her, I'm just going to say, when under new management said LG had been calling her, bothering her, she still hadn't paid her $25, and at the same time she was asking and throwing, you know, trying to find out whatever about TG and whatever type of communication she having with under new management because of what some other person who's unnamed then told her and got in her head. And so under my new management say, all she knows is that she wanted her goddamn 25 goddamn dollars. And she said, I'll tell you the truth about me and TG or whatever, because LG supposed to have been asking her questions. Because of somebody that got in her head. And under new management then told her. What's up, OG Woo Child? And now under new management says, you wish I was being messy. You wish I wouldn't be just calling a thing that you was being messy as the fuck. because $20 is a small amount, so I can see her forgetting to mention it to her sister. Well, that's what TG said. And hey, if I'm gonna give, I gotta say this: if TG, the way she looked at it and everything, and TG also then said, to be fair to TG, that her and her sister don't really even communicate as much. She also implicated that like her sister, be tripping, and that's why she ain't came to her house and stuff. It's problems over there in that situation, right? The sister's got some type of problems going on. Maybe it was a small thing, and therefore, because she wasn't talking to her sister on a regular basis for whatever friction they got going on, that's why she forgot to bring it up. But I think she should have told her. She talked to her sister from time to time. I just don't see how that's okay. I just don't see.
See.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, somebody asked me, could I be true? Let me say this. I'm real, I'm true, I'm honest, and I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to these people on here. Reason why? Who are they? And I'm not going out lying to anybody. For what? Again, I'm grown. I ain't got to lie. What am I lying about? I don't have to. I really don't. I'm being very honest.
Okay, so
And
with
if
that being
nobody don't believe me, that's on them. I really don't.
okay, so
Okay.
let
So
me
let
say
me let
this.
me say
With that being the case, right? With the hypothetical I gave, and with the understanding that, hey, this is the way a lot of people look at this situation from the outside looking in, can you or can you not see where it would absolutely be the wrong play, and maybe you just made a mistake and did the wrong thing in this situation?
Okay, good question. Because I had to think about that, right? I see what it did. And yeah, y'all right about that, as far as the confusion with the two sisters. But
And,
again, that wasn't in my mind, you know?
okay, so
And yeah,
that
it
see
did
that
happen.
makes more
makes
sense.
more sense.
Like what you
Like
saying,
what you
hey, now that I'm looking at it and I'm seeing now and it came out to the open and now it's a conversation and I'm hearing different perspectives, I can see now how, okay, that with that being the confusion between the sisters, I shouldn't have done it like that. But you saying that make more sense. You know what I'm saying? And it makes more sense then, and it's more fathomable than you saying what you were saying at first. That make more sense, you know?
But I just want everybody to know I'm not lying. I don't have to lie about this or ever on, YouTube,
So let me
you
ask
know?
you
So
a
let me
bigger
ask you a
question.
bigger question.
Okay, you still ain't got the $25. Where we go from here? You still ain't got the $25 from LG. Okay. Secondly, all this confusion and kerfuffle behind and problems with her sister. Number three, you already said that that with LG, her drinking and whatever else you know about her and having dealt with her, you can't help her. Then in that case, you said, are you gonna just cut off
Just
all
cut off
ties with
all
her and
ties
say
with
fuck the
her and say
twenty five
fuck the
dollars?
$25.
Yep.
And boom,
Yeah.
there you
And
have it.
boom, there you have it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And that way
Yeah.
it
And
won't
that
be
way it
no,
won't
and
be
then it's
no,
all
and
out in
then
the
it's all
open.
out in the open.
Now, I
So
don't know if her sister called her, whatever, this part, I'm not too sure about, and I shouldn't be speaking on it. But the little that I'm not sure if she called her first or whatever, but she was in an emergency situation with her car. She ran out of gas and she wanted a couple dollars to put some gas in her car. That's why I gave it to her. I'm not going to see anybody, a female, out in the street stuck. You know,
and
if you
all of that
got
is
And all
very
that is
honorable,
very
and I
honorable, and I
appreciate you even coming
appreciate
through
you even
for her.
coming through for her.
And that's real talk, right? That's real talk. There's no question about that. It's no question
No
at
question
all.
at all.
but let me say this. If you got my number and we're talking, we're associates, and you call me and say, hey, look, I just ran out of gas. Blah, blah, blah. Can you hook me up with a couple of dollars to such and such a day? I'm going to give it to you. Whether I know you're not going to pay me back or not. I'm gonna give it to you because I'm not gonna see no female out there stuck. Period. That's me.
Right.
Right.
And guess what?
And guess what?
I
I
1,000% believe that about you. Right? I believe you when you say that. I believe that's a true intentions, a true motive, a true way that you look at things. I absolutely believe that because of how you come across and how you project. I believe it. It's not a problem with any of that. You know what I'm saying? And now that you say you can see how, as even though you didn't intend it that way, you literally just saying, okay, now I can kind of look at how this did and how everything went down. That hey, and then they already got problems and sisters and situations going on. So why add fire to that? Because at the end of the day, they sisters. Now, Lady
Yeah,
Steph
you're
say
right. Again, I wasn't thinking.
right, but now
Like
it's
that.
out and open, and now we can think
now we
about
can
it,
think
right?
about it, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's a done deal as far as with LG that 25. I'm done. And just like she been texting me all night, every night, and calling all in the middle of the night, man. I'm trying to sleep, you
okay, so
know.
what you supposed to
So
do
And
what you
about
supposed
that?
to do about that?
hey, her
Huh?
stop calling me, stop texting me.
No, 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 no,
What?
no.
No.
What
Uh-uh.
do you mean?
Let me say I'm putting it on mute. That's the wrong answer. See, when you say something like she needs to stop calling me, stop texting me, that means that you still with the shit. You want to keep up the shit, that you enjoy this shit. Cause all you have to do in 2024 is simply block her number. When you're really tired and when you really don't want to keep playing and going on a merry-go-round, that's when you do what's necessary.
Sarah.
She is blocked.
So how she
So
still
how
calling
she
you
still
at day
calling
and
you
at
at day
night?
and
Come
at
on
night?
now.
Come on
No,
now.
I just blocked her.
Okay.
I
So when you
did.
ain't gonna
Last night was the last straw. And I told her, enough is enough. I'm done. You block me and I'm going to block you. Let's do it. Because I'm done. I've been done. I want you to leave me alone. Ain't nothing going on between me and TG. Stop it. But anyway, I ain't got no reason to lie to y'all. I don't. Let me explain this. I'm not good at explaining things. I'm lousy at it. I can tell you the truth. I'm lousy at it, but I try my best.
and
And
people can only
People can
choose to
only
whether to
choose to
accept what
whether.
you say or not. And it's nothing you can do to make them, right? So you just said it, and you don't have to keep explaining unless you want to explain it. But I can tell you this: you can keep saying everything you said, be 100,000% genuine about it and authentic about it. But guess what? You're not going to be able to have all the people at the same time agree with you. If you're looking for everybody to agree with you, that's not going to happen. So you got to
So
be
you
able to
got to
just
be
take
able
it
to
is
like
just
it
that what
take it
I'm
is.
like it
sounding
is.
like?
Yeah, because
Because
if
Yeah,
you don't
because if you
care,
don't
well, I
care,
apologize.
no, you don't have to
I
apologize
don't
to me.
need everybody to agree with me. I'm just trying to make it clear because YouTube have a problem with fully understanding what someone is saying. I noticed that they change things around what they saying. But here's the thing. I know I don't have to worry about that because I came a long ways and I know my father up above has me, you
Well,
know.
amen.
well, amen.
Amen. And the whole thing, if it is two sisters, right? So, hey, it is what it is. If you say you tired and stuff, you say you took the right actions and stuff like that, and then quite honestly, okay, it's already out in the open. So, however, that's for something for LG and TG to fix, okay? So, I hear you. And I'm glad you did hit the link again because at least you're able to say, hey, I wasn't looking at it like that, but now I am kind of seeing how that was. I think that's a little bit better. It is a better look. It's a good look, right?
Right?
So
Yeah, y'all
So
help me. Y'all help me to see it another way and I understand it. So I appreciate that. And I'm going to get down and let y'all do what y'all do, whatever y'all doing. You can talk about me.
okay, thank
I'm
you.
okay,
True say
thank you.
you
True
still over
say you
your
still
line
over your
though,
line
but
though.
okay.
But
Who? True?
okay.
True? Is that true line?
Truth
Or
in the
just
process. You can go down the chat and have that with them.
come on, fam. All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Peace.
Peace. All right, so I want to address this question. Lady Tia says, Demetra, who was in the wrong in my opinion? My opinion between the sisters is there's some fault. I feel like I absolutely even if I take in consideration everything TG said, and I 1,000% believe her when she say number one, it wasn't no big deal to her. She just called to borrow the money. Number two, it ain't no flirtation. She don't swing that way. It wasn't no romantic thing. And number three, it wasn't like she just simply forgot, it didn't come up. That's why she didn't tell her sister. That's her. That's what TJ literally told me when I hit her link today. So even with me saying, okay, everything she say, that's what she mean, that's how she feel, I still think that TG was wrong. I still feel that TJ was wrong because it don't matter whether they still talk, didn't talk, whatever. If somebody who your sister dealt with, it don't matter whether it was in life, real life, or virtual, as long as it was some type of flirtation, even if I just knew my sister just liked the motherfucker. Even if it was just a motherfucking unrequited, unreciprocated interest. Because of that, how I chose to deal with that person in regards to my sister would be in a way that she wrong. She wrong. You know? I mean, that's just it. You know what I'm saying? I see somebody said something here. Hey Teron, and hey everybody, if I didn't get to say hello. Always be a cruiser. Hey girl, that's what I want to make sure I come, make sure I speak. Hey California girl, I don't think I acknowledge you. You know what I'm saying? And a real alcoholic will always find a reason to fight, even if she had told her there was going to be a fight. But I'll have told simply because she's nuts. Absolutely. And me being literally a recovering alcoholic, right? Not making anything in my delusion, my drunkenness, my stupor and being drunk and all that type of shit, my irrationality, everything, all that shit come with an alcoholic. So guess who aware of it? Her sister. Guess who aware of it? Whoever choose to deal with her on a personal basis. So how you gonna be mad at a drunk for being a goddamn drunk? How you gonna be mad at a drunk for being a drunk? You can't have it both ways. You know? Please revisit your question. Okay, let me go back up. I might have missed it. Okay, so your question must have been somewhere on top of here. Hold on. Oh yeah, I meant to answer it. Okay, I'm not a drinker. Oh, okay, yeah, this was a good question. Okay, I'm not a drinker, so this may be a foolish question. Should we expect such transparency between two sisters when they drink all the time and not in a good place? Absolutely not. And another thing is both of them drink. And let's just say they both was teetotalers. Let's just say neither one of them ever drunk, right? They just don't even drink. They in a dry county, they don't drink. Even if that was the situation, it's still some underlying deep rooted issues between those two sisters. Okay? That much is obvious because of the fact of how they air each other out on this public goddamn platform. Right? So with that being said, with me having said that, that's even another reason why I feel like TG was at fault. If you already know, fuck the alcohol. If you already know we didn't have a problem with trusting each other, you did not trust in me. And it's been something we've been going through our whole for years in our sistership. then that means I already know my sister a drunk. Or let's say she's not drunk. I already know my sister a trip. I already know my sister like to start shit. I already know she didn't say it back in 1982. I tried to talk to her boyfriend. That's all those things are even more reason to me that TG should have handled that differently. It may not be no big thing to everybody else in the motherfucking world. But you know your sister. And because of that, you know what I'm saying? But hey, they already dysfunctional. I'm saying this type of shit as though people like they don't drink. The alcohol definitely play a part. And guess what? LG is not the only one who we see on this motherfucking drunk. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part too that I don't get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jay Monet is behind. She dropping twos. You know, but it's a lot of dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm sitting here talking about it, right? Let me take it off these sisters, you know what I'm saying, that didn't ask me for their opinion. Let me bring this to my personal experience. Girl, Jay Monet is going hard in the paint. I guess she'd rather fight with her sisters than be stranded. But it wasn't even so much about that, Jill. It's about why after she borrowed the money and got unstranded, why she never just even mentioned it to her. You see what I'm saying? And so it's like keeping a secret, which if you're keeping a secret, then at that point, it's like you being sneaky. You know what I'm saying? Baby, Jay Monet is going hard. So that is too funny. But anywho, let me touch on this real quick, right? The reason why I'm kind of looking at it like that because me and my sister relationship. I'm 4 years older than my sister. I already told y'all over the years that I've been coming on here and getting to know you guys and letting you guys into my world. I've always told y'all that I truly have always. I just really wish that me and my sister was closer, right? And had a close sister relationship. We don't have any open animosity towards each other. We don't have any bad dealings with each other, like she fucked over me, I fucked over her. None of that type of stuff. It's more so like a situation that, like I told y'all, my chemical dependency started as a young teenager, right? And so with all that being said and done, me being actively, I didn't know it, an alcoholic, and you know what I'm saying, and all that type of shit, into the nightlife and all that type of shit, that separated me very early from my sister. Because of my alcoholism and my lifestyle, not just my sister, but I had pretty much disconnected myself from all of my family. Over the years, it was more so the fact that, people, most of my family would at least invite me or say something to me about something. Even though they would expect me not to show up, and they may not even really want me to show up. Hey, Kishana, most of my family, the majority of my family, would at least still make the show of letting me know something was going on. Okay? Follow me. My mom and my sister been stopped even making the show of inviting me. Okay? Now, when I was drinking and shit, it kind of bothered me, but it didn't really bother me because I already know I was going to be drunk. I wasn't going to go da-da-da-da-da. I already know. I even knew why they wouldn't even invite me, right? But now that I've been sober 2.5 years, I didn't have no understanding of why last year they went to Mexico and nobody called me or even invited me. My mom and my sister. Okay? And then on top of that, even if I say, well, they might not have invited me because they didn't want to hurt my feelings in case I couldn't afford to go and all that type of shit, I'm the broke one and all that type of shit. I could even look at it like and say, okay, they might have thought that. But still, why not even, I still feel like even if that was their reasoning, even if they gave it as an excuse, I would have appreciated even having been thought about. I would appreciate the invitation so that I can decline it. I would have appreciated not feeling fucking left out. Boom, right? Right? So, me and my sister talking, come telling her Happy New Year. Somehow, some way, that comes up in conversation, right? And so she say, you know, how she feel, like I'm telling her all this shit I just told y'all, right? Or how it made me feel, how I'm looking at it. And my sister in turn stopped me and told me, wait a minute, you're not gonna put this all on me and mama. You disconnected yourself from us. And just because you saying this and you feeling a different way, it's not my fault that I didn't even think to invite you. We've been not inviting you. You've been disconnected, not calling back for years. And when she said that to me, from her perspective, I got it. And even though I still felt like still invite me, I could have kept arguing that point of how they should have still done that. But I recognized how useless that would be, right? I recognize that because she gonna still feel how she feel. I feel how I feel, and we both have a right to our feelings. And so what we end up saying was, okay, that was then, this now. So what we gonna do forward? Going forward, sister, I would like for y'all to at least invite me. I would like for me to give the opportunity to say no. Give me the opportunity, because when y'all don't invite me, it hurts my fucking feelings. I feel left out. Let's not, and we literally had this conversation, right? We literally had this freaking conversation where I literally had to say, you know what? Okay, but going forward, what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what I'm saying is, I get it. I get dysfunction in families. I get dysfunction between sisters. I get, I don't have a relationship I would love to have with my sister. But what have I done to nurture or to even create that type of relationship? So far, all I've done was give it mouth action. So far, all I've done is say what I want. But what have I done to make it happen? See, that's where the responsibility lie on me. I'm the one who was the suffering alcoholic and addict, right? I'm the one who then goddamn done all this. Everybody not gonna jump in everything like that to me because I'm clean now. Because I'm trying to do something different now. Not saying they don't want to. Oh, thank you, Sticks Girl, for the 5 gifted memberships. But the great thing is, it's not too late to mend the relationship. But guess what? The only way to mend the relationship is actually acknowledging it's a fucking problem, right? Actually understanding that I can't make my sister see things my way. I may never see things her way, but she have a right to her feelings. I have a right to my feelings. You know what I'm saying? So what we gonna do going forward? And that's pretty much how I have to deal with, or look at it, like, with everybody in my life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in my life, I have to look at it like that. And they tell you that, hey, my flower, good to see you, Happy New Year. You know? You sure do. It's me, Jazzy. Oh, y'all got the memberships? Oh, that's what's up. Well, for the new members, to the new pit crew members, tomorrow we will be doing the pit crew pull up. My goal is to have it for 2 in the afternoon. However, I said, okay, Demetra, that's what you want to do. That's what you plan to do. That's how you intended to do it. But now I'm more relaxed as, okay, that's what I would like to do, what I aim for. But more important than the time, I really want to make sure that I do it on Sundays. So I'm going to schedule it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be after 2 or after 2. But I'm going to schedule it in advance. And I'll do the pit crew pull up. The pit crew pull up, I don't really sit back there and talk about the sector and all that type of shit. I really talk about stuff like this and do other content. You know? So, you know. Now, if you should find yourself on lemon, tell them some. What you mean? Now, is she caught up? Yeah, tell Apollo, the new member, said, welcome to the family. Baby, Apollo is upset. Apollo not even in the bed. Where Apollo at? Right here by my feet. And I have to be so careful not to kick Apollo. Yeah, 2-ish, 3-ish, or 4-ish, right? But tomorrow in the pit crew pull up, I want to talk about, I want to tell y'all, give y'all an update on that situation I told y'all about the new baby. Y'all remember? I'm going to tell y'all about how that's going. I want to give y'all an update on that. I want to show y'all videos of the puppy and let y'all see the videos I've taken so far. And I got some celebrity stuff I've been wanting to talk to you guys about, right? So we will be doing that tomorrow. Okay? Apollo is the cutest fucking little puppy. He is absolutely, he is so cute. Like, he is like a picture perfect little cutie puppy. And I just love him so much, you know. And Rock is, let me just say this. Today was the first day in, 3 or 4 days that Rock come in the bedroom when we both in the bedroom. Rock has been having an attitude. He don't want no parts of it. And I just have to I just try my best to let Rock know I love him. And all that, right? Oh, he is absolutely too cutie. And I'm going to show y'all tomorrow because I'll be on camera. Girl, he has the audacity to bark and growl. Okay? And he literally watches. Hey, uppity. Apollo, he watches Rock. Right? And he watches Rock, and then he'll go behind Rock when Rock leaves, because right now he's starting to understand Apollo's starting to understand don't be bothering Rock, okay? Even though he want to play with Rock and run behind him and shit, he getting the point that Rock don't want to be bothered. Hey, sassy. He learning, right? But he'll watch Rock and how Rock play with a toy, and Apollo will go behind him when Rock not looking and literally go and try to mimic Rock. It is the fucking cutest thing in the world. And I got a videotape to show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. It's just like too cute. Rock is jealous. He's very jealous, right? He's very jealous, and I just have to, like, sometime I'll go ahead and put the puppy, like last night when I put him in the cage, I have to do that so Rock can come and lay by me or sit by me and sit under me, because as long as the puppy is out anywhere, he won't come at all, right? Like, he'll come, like, normally the time he'll come up and sit on the couch or lay up on the couch with me and watch TV, he'll come by wanting to do that, you know what I'm saying? And then he'll see Apollo and be like, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, y'all, I've been on here forever. I still gotta finish doing my edit, which I don't think I'm gonna probably finish it tonight, but it'll be ready. It's coming together real good. Real content take a minute to really. I mean, real content it take a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, seriously. So I got the narration already written, all that type of stuff. I got to record it. I got it set up on the edits as far as the video, the visuals, the narration, all that set up. Now I gotta find the ambiance music to put in there, the soundtrack for it, and I gotta fix the transit. Anywho, now I gotta do my Steven Spielberg, right? You know, yeah. So Rock be cussing us smooth out and rolling his eyes and everything. And then he snapped at the puppy like twice. Now he has not bit him or did anything to hurt him, but he does snap at him like, get the hell out of my face, right? So that's why Apollo's starting to chill out, and Apollo just look at him and just sit there. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all, this has been an excellent live. I'm so glad I came live. Thank you again under new management for coming up and giving us your part and making for some great conversation. Hey, Caesar Free. And thank y'all, pit crew members, moderators, and little ladies. Y'all have a good night. I'll be on the pit crew pull up tomorrow, 2-ish, 3-ish, 4-ish. I'll schedule it. And thank you again, sis girls, for the 5 gifted memberships. Bye.